Hey everybody, my name is C and I am the owner of CLM Custom Designs on Etsy as well as YouTube, and my channel is all things crafting. So welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're new, welcome. Come on in and take a seat and let's get ready to learn something. So today I am going to do two coffee mugs. I purchased this Cricut. It's been a while. You've seen my other mug press, which is over here. But I purchased this Cricut mug press from somebody online. It was like a local online marketplace, and so I purchased this from them. And I've always wanted to try it because it's kind of like a set it and forget it type of thing. You don't have to worry about tightening it. You don't have to worry about temperatures or none of that. It's like an automatic do-it-yourself. So I've been dying to try it and haven't had an opportunity, but today I thought I'd bust it out. If you're interested in seeing how this Cricut mug press works and how I do these cups, stay tuned. Jump into the intro. To take care of this order. So all you have to do is literally turn it on, and it's ready when all five of those lights light up. So I'm gonna wait for that to happen. In the meantime, I have my mugs here. Move that back. Have my mugs here that I am going to use. I already printed out my design that I'm going to use. I just got a new sublimation printer, and I have an unboxing video on that, but printed out these from my new printer. So I'm going to prep the cups, which is just, dusting them off, taping this on, putting the blowout paper on, and while we wait for this to go ahead and heat up. So basically I am just going to cut around the design as I always do, cutting off the excess to make sure that there's no sublimation ink that has somehow gotten on the edges of the design that will transfer to my cup. So I always like to trim it down. Trim this down. This is gonna be a really quick video because I got a million other things going on. As you probably hear my Cricut going in the background. I'm doing a fundraiser for a school, so I got a bunch of t-shirts that I have to do. Okay. Also, I'm using my, in the crafting world, we're always looking for something that's going to eliminate the lint when we're doing sublimation, because if you don't, that lint will transfer and show up as like little black lines. So I got this from Norwex. It's an all natural kind of cleaning company. So I'm going to test this out and see how that does. I'm very excited. The little bit that I know about it and have used, it's been great, but I'm going to test this out. So I got my tape here to tape it down, and my blowout paper is over it behind me. So what we're gonna do first is, like I said, clean this off, make sure that there's no dust on these cups at all. Make sure they are as clean as I possibly can be. Take this on. Get it kind of centered so that it looks good. Which that looks good to me. It's kind of funny because I'm noticing that since I've used the mitt it kind of formed, I'm gonna use the word like static, so that the paper actually kind of sticks to it pretty good. I still did tape it down, but it kind of seemed to kind of stay in place pretty nicely. So that I kind of like, if that makes sense. So let's do the same thing for this one. Again, make sure you put it the right side up. Yeah, see, like it has like a little static electricity thing. I'm digging it because it helps me to kind of keep it together where I need to keep it. That's kind of nice. Okay, well, I lied. The lights don't light up, but it turns green and you hear that beep, so that means it's ready. It's kind of making sure that they're kind of in the same place, which they do good. I'm going to grab my blowout paper, and we've had conversations as to why you need to use the blowout paper on multiple occasions, because if you don't, that ink and the sublimation will get on the other material. So you always want to make sure that you are putting a barrier on there. So I'm super excited, guys. So I'm gonna put this on there. I'm going to slide up down inside, make sure all of that design is covered. Slide it down inside, push it down, and all you do is close that, and I think what happens is when all the lights are lit up, then I think it's actually done. So let's see what happens. But now that's what I think the lights are for, but we shall see. I think once they get all the way over, then that means that the cup is done. So we'll see what happens. If I'm not correct, then that means I probably have burnt this. So let's see. While we're waiting, I will say that's a good way to get some crafting supplies at a good cost. A lot of times people will get into this and decide that they no longer want to do it, or they want to upgrade to something better. So if you look on your local garage sites or whatever, you'll probably be able to find a lot of things that are reasonably priced that you can potentially pick up and use in your business. And yes, the second light has lit up, so I think that we're on to something here. See that there? Let me bring you in. So yeah, by the time it gets on that fifth light, it should be done. So we'll get back when it's ready to go. That last light is almost completely solid, but as soon as it does go complete, and you also heard the beep, which is another indication, then you simply open it. We're going to take it out. Remember, you should have a heat glove on, even though I don't have one on, but you should. And it turned out faboo. Ouch. I just wanted to make sure. I thought it was lint on it, but it's not. It's just some of the stuff from the glove. But anyway, it turned out fabulous. I'm gonna stick the second one in so we can have a matching set. And this idea of set it and forget it, I think I can definitely get used to for sure. So again, in goes the second one. Very simple. And trying to reuse this paper, which just makes it difficult. Yeah, I think it's the paper, so let me get another sheet of paper. The paper is kind of crumbled. It's not smooth. So the thing with this, yeah, sorry, it's crumbled paper. The thing with this Cricut, first of all, you need force, so don't be scared to push it down because you need to push it down. But the size, obviously. So if I was on a full tumbler, unlike my other one where the whole thing would get pressed at one time, that one, for this, you'd have to do the bottom half and then turn around and do the top half. And I think it doesn't go, you can't do like a 30 ounce in there because it's too fat. But I'm good with that because I do have my other one when I want to do my bigger tumblers. So I'm good with that. But for just mugs, I like this. Quick, simple, easy. I think that is what I will be utilizing. And like I said, it's green, which I think the ink came out green like it was supposed to. So I am definitely pleased with that. So yeah, I have 0 complaints, not about my printer and not about this Cricut press. So very happy about that. So when the second one is finished, I'll come back and I'll wrap up the video. All right, bye. Okay, this last one is finished. I'm going to take it out. There. And again, turned out good. So here is the matching set. So do I recommend the Cricut mug press? I absolutely do recommend the Cricut mug press. It's easy. You set it in there, set it and forget it. You don't have to worry about it anymore until it beeps. So it's also you don't have to set the time or the temperature. Everything is already preset. So I think it's awesome. So yeah, I definitely would recommend getting one. I think it's a great addition to whatever you may already have. Like I said, if you're doing big tumblers, you probably do want a bigger tumbler press. But this way you don't have to keep adjusting or keep changing, depending on what you're using. And I'm meaning because my large press comes with different sizes. So by having one that's strictly just for mugs, you don't have to worry about changing it, and then I can leave that one for tumblers. So it's great. So thanks so much for hanging out with me for this really quick testing out of the Cricut mug press. I appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share my material with anyone else who you think would enjoy it as well. So until we meet again, guys, bye bye.